Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Something about filming today's video does feel different. I feel like it has been such a long winter, and I say this every single winter around this time of year, but the last few weeks I feel like we finally have been seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and it has just been feeling so much more like spring, and it just makes me so happy that I can even say that, because I know a few months ago all I wanted was for it to be this time of year again. I love to think of springtime as kind of like a fresh start. For me, it is just that time to start defrosting and feeling like myself again. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, and I just have so many exciting things coming up the next few months. So I thought that today would be the perfect opportunity to film a full spring reset, getting my life together video, and I can show you guys all of the ways that I love to reset for this time of year and just feel my absolute best going into the springtime. You may have seen my last video, but if you haven't, you should definitely go watch it after this video. But the very first thing that I did in March was basically redo and declutter my entire makeup table, and I really do believe it's like a snowball effect. When you start decluttering or organizing, you just want to keep going and doing it to other things in your life, but there is still so many things that I want to get done, and I really just want to have an amazing month this April. Even though I do love fall and winter for the first few months, I feel like once we get into like the deep end of winter, I'm like, okay, I'm over this. I need to see some form of sunshine. Basically this entire week I have been feeling kind of like those beginning feelings of when I know I'm going into a little bit of a slump, and I'm proud of myself because I've definitely gotten better at this over the last few years of just like catching myself when I'm starting to feel those feelings, and I tell myself, okay, you need to do X, Y, and Z and you will feel so much better, and it will definitely prevent me from going into a full slump, which is very helpful. So I know at the end of this video I'm gonna be feeling so much better. And yeah, just get us excited, ready for spring. Exactly 1 month from today, I'm going on my Europe trip for 3 weeks, and I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this the entire winter, and that's basically when I've been doing a lot of the planning. And it's even crazy to think that May is that close from now when I'm doing all of my prepping and packing. I'm gonna be making separate videos for all of those things. So yeah, it has been so long since the last time that I looked at any of my spring and summer clothes. But on that note, have even decluttered anything in I don't even know how long. So what I really want to do today is take out the buckets of spring and summer dresses. They are just buried somewhere in there. I'm actually going to show you guys what I'm already doing to prep for my trip because I've been so excited and have been planning this trip for so many months. I tried to pick this up and it just exploded on me, but I basically just started this big cardboard box, and whenever I see an item in my closet or just something that I feel like I want to bring on my Europe trip, I have just been throwing it in here. But I haven't gone through all of my dresses. A lot of these are like recent purchases, and I feel like this is going to help me out a lot because I am going to be going away for 3 weeks, and having to pack and think of the outfits just in one day when I am packing might be a little bit overwhelming. So whenever I think of something, I just throw it in here. So yeah, I have all of this in front of me, which is really nice because again, even though it looks really messy, I feel like it's going to help me with organization when I'm actually packing. But I'm going to go in my closet and I'm going to grab my buckets, which is where I keep all of my summer dresses and skirts and things like that. And those buckets haven't been touched in so long, but it is necessary and it's going to feel so good. Today I'm so excited to share with you a product that has completely elevated my cleaning routine. I know you're going to be seeing this product a lot in my upcoming videos because after using it, it has completely replaced my previous vacuum, and it is the Tineco A50S cordless vacuum cleaner. And just a huge thank you overall to Tineco for partnering with me on today's video, especially this video being all about our spring reset. We're currently focused on spring cleaning and getting our space right, so I feel like it is the perfect atmosphere to talk about how amazing this product truly is. So let's dive in because this vacuum has been an absolute game changer for my home. First of all, the design is so sleek and lightweight, and it is cordless, which makes cleaning so much easier. No more tangled cords or dragging a heavy vacuum around. It is absolutely perfect for maneuvering around furniture or getting into those tricky corners. One of my favorite features is the pure cyclone technology. It keeps the suction strong and consistent while separating dust from the air, whether it's pet hair, which I have 3 pets, so this has been amazing, crumbs or everyday messes. The Tineco A50S handles it all, well effortlessly.
And one of the things that I absolutely love about the Tineco A50S is how versatile it is, especially with the amazing extensions that come included. The crevice tool is perfect for those tight spaces like in between your couch cushions or along the edge of your baseboards. The dusting brush is so gentle but effective, making it ideal for cleaning delicate surfaces like furniture or blinds. Plus, the motorized brush head is a game changer, and I'm telling you, picking up even the tiniest dirt particles. With these attachments, I can tackle every corner of my home with ease, and it just makes cleaning so much more enjoyable and efficient.
The very first time that I used this, it was so insane. I went over my carpet for probably 30 seconds, and there was so much dust in the dustpan when I had just vacuumed that same spot probably 2 or 3 days before with my old vacuum. So it is just crazy how strong this technology is. And the dustpan is also super easy to empty, and the washable filters save you time and money with no extra hassle. Another thing I love is how versatile this vacuum is. It transitions so seamlessly between hardwood floors, carpet, or stairs, and also it has the little LED lights in the front, which makes you see every speckle of dust. So it is such a game changer for spotting any hidden dirt, especially under furniture or dark spaces. The battery life is amazing too. I can clean my entire home with just a single charge, which makes it so convenient. So yeah, moral of the story, if you're looking for an amazing vacuum that's incredibly powerful, easy to use, also so lightweight, which is insane that it carries all this power, I cannot recommend this Tineco A50S enough. It's been such a great addition to my cleaning routine, and I know that you'll also love it. Thank you once again for Tineco for sponsoring today's video, and also thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the link in my description to learn more about the Tineco A50S and also grab one for yourself. Hello you guys, good morning. It is a brand new day. I don't know what it is. I mean, you guys probably can relate. The week before my period, I literally feel so exhausted. I'm currently in that phase of my cycle, and I've been trying to get really good sleeps every night. I just love being energized. It definitely helps me kind of get through my day in the best way possible. But yeah, this entire week I have been so tired, and no matter how much sleep I get, no matter what I do, I just feel a little bit exhausted. And I think even telling myself and validating it, knowing that it is that time of the month for me, it just makes me feel so much more relaxed, and I just kind of accept it as is because there's nothing really I can do. And I think it's also a nice reminder that it's okay to slow down. We are currently at the end of the month, at the end of March, which is so crazy. It is currently March 29th when I'm filming today's video, which means something very important, and that is that we are entering the second quarter of the year starting April. If you guys watched my prepping for 2025 video, then you may have seen kind of the way that I like to organize my year, and that is in quarters. I feel like it is such a less overwhelming way to organize my year rather than setting a bunch of goals that I'm going to revisit at the end of the year. I like to break my year down and focus on smaller goals, which again, I just think feel so much less overwhelming and they're more manageable. And I also know that so many people and businesses operate on quarters. So yeah, I'm just feeling so excited that we are entering a new quarter. It just feels like I can go back and reflect on what I wrote down at the beginning of the year, goals that I set for quarter one, kind of reflect on those, and then set my intentions and goals for quarter two, which is going to be April, May, and June, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, quarter one was January 1st to March 31st. Quarter two is going to be April 1st to June 30th. It's definitely a very gloomy day out, as you can see, but one of my favorite things to do when it's gloomy like this is go to a cafe. I actually just got, it's going to be really great for travel, which is why I got it. It is from Actually Winners, which is almost like a TJ Maxx here in Canada. There's like so many different pockets, and I've been looking for a bag like this for so long for travel, but I feel like it's also a really great cafe bag because of all the different pockets and keeping things organized. I'm so excited. I cannot believe that we are already done one quarter of this year, and I also definitely want to do a good Pinterest scroll, make a new board, get re-inspired, because that always helps me romanticize the next season. So you guys should definitely do this process for yourselves. I will add a few templates on the screen of what exactly I'm doing while I'm at the cafe, and yeah, just revisit your goals that you have set out for 2025, track your progress. How are you doing? Is there any that you want to change? Have your plans changed? But I think it's more just being able to refresh your mind. gotten ready for the gym. I'm wearing the sports bra from Lorna Jane, and I'm wearing these light pink leggings from Whiskey. I'll definitely throw something over my sports bra. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on because I'm really feeling color right now. My overall fall and winter wardrobe is so much more neutral. So when I finally see the spring and summer season approaching, all I want to do is wear bright colors. I spent quite a while on my laptop today just looking over how the first little bit of the year has gone, reflecting on my 2025 goals, and then just also thinking about what I want the next few months to look like, visualizing it, making a Pinterest board. One of my biggest reflections always whenever looking back at certain goals or plans that I've made for myself is also just letting myself evolve and changing my plans if needed. Our goals can change so much throughout the years based on experience, and I think when you let yourself do that, it is such a huge sign of growth. So I definitely went in and tweaked my 2025 goals a little bit. I'm just feeling so re-inspired going into this next season. This past little bit, I would say the last week or so, I definitely felt myself kind of going into a slump. I have just felt so overtired, and I feel like I needed this. April is also going to be kind of like the first busy month of my year so far, just because I haven't really had too much going on this first bit of 2025. A really big thing for me over this last quarter that I definitely reflected on and noticed was that I was very focused on routine, my healthy habits, which is absolutely life-changing, and we just go through so many different themes in our life based on what current season of life we're in and what we're needing. And for me, that was definitely something that was needed because the routine that I've set up basically over the last few months is such a foundational part going into the rest of the year. So I'm very, very proud of myself and happy with how quarter one has gone, and just kind of went through the different aspects of my life. What am I focused on? What am I working on? So I'm definitely the type of person that loves planning. So when it comes to things like this, I can spend hours doing it. So you don't need to go as far as I did, but what really helped me is I created goals for quarter two, and then I also created even smaller goals for April. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but the sun has came out, even though it has been such a gloomy last few days. So I'm very happy about that, but I do want to go to the gym now. Also, I might make a couple of other stops today, and then after that, I'm just thinking of having a really relaxing evening. I have felt probably the biggest difference due to the fact that the sun is going down later now. And even though I've been saying that obviously this past week I've been really tired just in general since we have had daylight savings and the sun has been going down at like 7 p.m. Just that on its own fully pulled me out of my seasonal slump, and I am so grateful. And yeah, again, I'm just very happy that I no longer feel like doing my night routine at like 4 p.m. and just feeling so much more productive throughout my day. Probably have a couple of minutes to film this before the sun goes down. Okay, I have such a good haul. You guys saw I took a quick stop at the mall. As I've told you guys, I'm going to Europe at the end of April for quite a long trip, so I've kind of been thinking about what I need to purchase for this trip, looking through my own wardrobe, seeing what I already have. And actually Ardennes, I don't know if they're just a Canadian brand or you also have them in the US, but they very, very kindly sent me over a gift card to shop their new arrivals, and it came at such a perfect time. And my local mall has an Ardennes, so I had to go today and pick up a few pieces, and all of these pieces make me so happy because they just remind me of summer, of spring, and the fact that I can actually shop for those pieces again. No words can explain how excited I am. So I think you guys are really gonna like everything, but I basically picked up this crew neck, which I actually don't have a striped crew neck. All of their sweatsuits are always so comfortable and they're also so well priced. But yeah, it is just a big striped crew neck. I'm going to a couple of different places, so I know I'm gonna be needing a ton of airport outfits, and usually for airport outfits I like to pack just a couple of things, and I usually just rewear them, so I feel like this is perfect. Yeah, I don't know, the stripes just remind me of like summertime and the sea. I also got this really cute set. I think you guys are going to be obsessed with this. I saw it and I just had to get it. They actually had it in 2 different colors, but I chose the blue. The top is super cute, and I also love this set because I feel like it can double as a bathing suit cover up. So it's just a little top. Yeah, the shorts also very, very cute. I love the shade of blue, and they also had it in a pink color, but I just felt more enticed to pick up the blue. Also very exciting, these were such a good find, and again, I'm also going to be wearing them all throughout spring and all throughout summer. But they had these really cute sandals. They're just white, and these were all things that I really needed to pick up for my Europe trip, so I'm so glad that I found them at Ardennes. Very versatile, and I'm only bringing really a couple pairs of shoes. And then I also have a pair of brown sandals that I picked up this week. So yeah, I feel like we're doing good for shoes. But these are my favorite because I have been thinking about and just debating what type of heels I want to bring, because basically all of the places that we're going to are mostly like cobblestone streets, so heels and cobblestone streets don't really go together. But there are a couple of outfits that I do want to wear heels with, so I found these shoes that are so comfortable comfortable, and the heel is not too high, but they're super cute. They're just this beige color, and then the block heel obviously makes them so much more comfortable and just like sturdy, and a tiny heel I would not be able to wear a tiny heel or like a high heel, but I feel like they're still not too high, and they're gonna go with all of my outfits, so I honestly might just bring these. So yeah, and then in the second bag I picked up this stunning crochet bag. I do have a beach bag at home, so I didn't need like a large beach bag, but I thought this was the perfect size. It's still so great for a beach club or just going to the beach because we won't have to really pack our own towels, and I always feel like the large beach bags that I bring always feel so empty whenever I go to the beach because I don't really need to bring that much to the beach. So this is really good, and then I think it can also double as a really nice daytime bag. The last two things that I got are hats because I need a couple of really good sun hats. This is the first one. I wasn't able to try them on unfortunately because of my hairstyle today, but I'm really hoping that they fit nice. I'll probably be able to try them on tomorrow. I'll be washing my hair tonight, so my hair will be down tomorrow, but I really like the style. I just need a good few sun hats. And then I thought this one was gorgeous. The front has a little bow, but then the back you can see has a bunch of different charms, like sea charms. So I thought that that was such a beautiful detail, and I had to pick this up. But yeah, that was everything that I got at our den. The other stuff is boring. It's like toothpaste, floss, nothing actually for my trip because I'm still not leaving for another month. Definitely the week before I leave, that's when I'm going to be filming like pack with me, prep with me, which are my favorite types of videos, and I think that that video will be really fun just because I am actually going and traveling for 3 weeks, so you guys can come along with me for the full experience, but we still have a couple of weeks to go. During these next couple of weeks, obviously I've already talked about my April plans, some of my goals, and how I've kept up with my health over the past few months. I have taken the last, I think, week off from the gym, but I definitely do feel so happy that I went today. But yeah, the usual strength that I feel when I am going consistently just wasn't there. Maybe it's me just feeling a little bit more tired than usual, but I am still very proud of the workout that I did, and my health is going to be such a big priority in this next upcoming month, especially because I will be taking a couple of weeks off from the gym and going on vacation for the following month. So I just want to feel my best going into it, especially because I have felt my best over this past winter, so I don't want to slow down now. But I think just in general, taking care of my health does make me feel so amazing, and it does wonders for me both mentally and physically. So I'm very excited to get back into that place again. But yeah, I am going to drive home now. I'm so obsessed with all of these cute items from our den, so I'm definitely going to be putting them away in my current vacation stash. But yeah, let's head home. It is Saturday today, and I'm just feeling like having a relaxing few hours, especially because I do really want to get into kind of like a more situated routine next week. So I'm really just going to take the rest of this weekend to do a ton of self-care and all of that fun stuff.